It's Cyper. Prepare for another all-nighter.
On the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Chicago Blackhawks have yet to lose in regulation. They are 12-0-3.
Undefeated.
They have a point in all 15 games they played this year. And now their starting goaltender is hurt, Corey Crawford, and Ray Emery stepped in. He's 5-0. He's fourth in the league in goal save percentage. So they are doing some big things. Patrick Kane scoring goals left and right. Jonathan Toews dropping the gloves, fighting the big guys the other night. It wasn't that much of a fight.
Right.
Toews didn't really stand a chance against Joe Thornton, but the Blackhawks, they look strong here early on. But my whole thing is, do you think that this red hot start in this short season, is this going to be something they can sustain toward the end going into the playoffs? Because you know how hockey is. Like the team they played today, the Kings, they were a seed last year, but they got hot going into the playoffs. And it's kind of like an NFL thing that's kind of going on in NHL, where these lower seeds that are hot at the end of the year, the teams that wind up winning. So that's like kind of the thing that's keeping me from really being over the top excited about them.
It kind of gets into with it being a 48-game abbreviated season because of obviously the lockout with the CBA. The key thing for me would be injuries. If they can stay healthy, I don't see why they shouldn't be able to keep this up. The key thing is healthy. You noticed last year with the NBA lockout how many injuries resulted from the lockout, where people they might have been in physical shape, but they weren't in basketball shape.
Right.
Even though what I think was interesting about a lot of hockey players is either they played overseas and some of the minor league things to keep themselves kind of in the mix. So my thoughts is if they can just stay healthy, that's key. Now, what's surprising is the fact that they lose Corey Crawford, and then you got Ray Emery step in, and it's like you didn't have to miss a beat.
Right.
That's a big deal to lose your goaltender and to go to your next guy in line going, I pray to God that you're going to be able to get this done. So even with that setback, it hasn't become a setback.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. And they got the young guys. Like they have got this guy, Brandon Saad, who's came in, starting on the line with guys like Jonathan Toews and Marion Hossa and Duncan Keith. And he's a rookie out there playing in the midst of these guys on the first line on the championship contender in the NHL. It's crazy. And he scored a big goal Tuesday night against that was Calgary, I believe they were playing Tuesday night. So I'll check that to be 100% sure. But a young guy like that can't do nothing but help his confidence playing with those strong players, those great players that they have here up from that front line, from that first line for him.
Once again, it's just one of those unexpected elements that they're getting to work for them right now. I mean, for instance, it was a good game for Patrick Sharp today.
Yeah, he's been a guy who's been struggling to score.
Right, he hadn't scored since January
10 games.
Something, they said like 20th or something.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. If that was a slump period for him, okay, great. Let's now start that uphill and stay consistent. So, with him coming back, you've got a healthy Toews, you've got Kane. I can't imagine why they should not, and then I am a Marion Hossa, just fanatic.
I saw him today in the locker room holding a tiny little baby girl with blonde hair.
Did you really have to ruin it? I didn't ask about the children. No, I'm just saying.
He has one, so at least.
Sure, he's probably got more than one. But I just feel if they can that's the biggest thing for me. It is a short season, but here's the thing. And hockey is a very physically grueling game. I mean, so if they can stay healthy and everybody stays on point, I don't think we should worry about this right now.